Hey everybody, it's Night Force, and for this sudden special, I'll go at it. I don't think I've uploaded the armor video yet, but oh man, we already got the bug down there in the corner again. Son of a gun, what is that? Anyway, we're gonna do a monster guide, so we get to go do a little hunting and crap like that, and explain them, their attack patterns, their loot, their hit points, how much owie they can do you for. So let's go ahead and start searching. So first thing we're gonna look for, it's one of the most common ones, which you guys are probably all like, okay, let's skip forward, is mushrooms. Always collect your shrooms. There we go. Hi, little glitch buddy. Wow, that's glitchy. That is a green slime. They come in green, which has 15 hit points. That is so glitchy. I am actually going to turn this into a... Oh, and then I won't be able to do the... That is awkward. We're gonna...
Phantom slime!
Wow. I'm just gonna blend you all up. Yeah, we're gonna disconnect here. We're gonna start off as single player. Alright, now we're back. Now with... Oh, hi. The green slime again. Oh, look, there's another green slime. These are very common. They, different colors have different hit points and different attacks. So the green has 15 hit points. Blue has 25, red has 35, purple has 40, yellow 45, and blue has 45. Mother slimes, which can be found underground, have 90 hit points, and when killed, they split into 3. Ooh, nice. Did I say blue twice?
Yeah.
Oh. Or, wait, is that baby? I don't know. I put a little note here, and I'm reading it again. But I don't know. Maybe that's another. Oh, black. That's what it means. Yellow slimes 45. Black slimes have 45 hit points. Then you got mother slimes, which has 90 hit points, and baby slimes, which comes from mother slimes, have 30 hit points. They have anywhere from 8 attack to 20 attack, with 20 being the most out of all of them they can do. And their loot, generally, you get coins and gel every time, anytime, all the time. So now that we got slimes pretty much covered. Oh, also there's Pinky, which if I ever see him while doing this video, I'll grab a little quick video of him. But you'll notice Pinky is a little smaller than the other slimes. Even though his name's Pinky, he can come up in a variety of other colors. And he has 150 hit points. And he does like 5 damage, I think. I don't know. So, now that we're doing with that, we're going to go ahead and... glitchy. Or jumpy. See if we can get who's been placing all these damn torches? I need to put sunflowers up. Note to self, sunflowers. Stop this from spreading. Come on guys, you're common enough. Where you at? I thought F? Where'd that... Yeah, see there's a blue slime. There they are! These are the Eater of Souls. Eater of Souls have 40 hit points. They attack for 22 damage. They're often... My mug over here is leaking. Click. Where was I? Oh, Eater of Souls. They attack for 20 damage. And they usually just head straight for you, even if it means bouncing up against a wall like a moron. I also start giving you guys like advice on how to kill these things, you know. But you do it like that. Easy, wasn't it? Nah, I'm kidding. With the more problematic ones, I'll tell you, they're a little, they're set up. But Eater Worlds drops rotten chunks and coins. And rotten chunks can be used to make, rather tasty, meaty chunks for a greater mob. Or a boss, more to the point. Now that we've got that done, let's, see if we can find... Who's been placing torches down here? See if we can get another one to come down here, or see if we can get someone to come in here. Or return as soon as I start hearing them. Alright, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, well, close enough. That there was a giant worm. They have 15 hit points. They do... Oh, I hear something else. Is this what I'm looking for? Oh, no, that's still another giant worm. They have 8 attack. Oh. Owned. They can drop a very rare chance, it's like 1 in 500, a whoopee cushion. Isn't that awesome? You can just all you want after you kill about 500 of these little suckers. Not exactly what I was aiming for, so we'll come back as soon as I see our actual target here. Alright, we got one, but I'm also kind of flooded here. Blood Moon. There he is! The Eater of, or not the Eater of Worlds. Close enough, though. The little brother. Ooh, hi. That is the Devourer. He has up to 100 hit points on some certain body segments. You kill one body segment, you take out the whole worm. Hi. Oh, look, we got an evil eye there, too. And these Eater of Souls are annoying. Devourers, they have 22 attack. Okay, you guys dying. Isn't that awesome? And I just killed him by accident. Go figure. And, they can drop worm tooth and some coins. You guys are getting a little much. But seeing as how now it's a blood moon, actually, let's get out of here. And, ooh, star. Always love stars. I'll show you guys the midnight creatures that go bump in the night. After these brief slaughters. Alright, so whichever comes out here first. Oh, there we go. Are you following me? Seriously, get away. Shists. These are demon eyes. Demon eyes are gosh darnly annoying when they're in mass numbers. I can't concentrate. Demon eyes have 60 hit points. They can do up to 18 damage to you. That's their attack. Yep. They can drop coins and 2 kinds of lenses: regular lenses and black lenses. Black lenses are used for sunglasses. The regular lenses for just goggles. Next thing we got, these dead people. Zombies. Everybody loves zombies. Zombie apocalypses are great. Zombies have 45 hit points. They do 14 attack. And they can drop coins, as you can see here. And shackles, which I've covered in a previous video. Basically, for them, their attack pattern is try and get to you, try and get to you, try and get to you. They can't quite get to you after a set period of time. they'll start walking away. So that doesn't make them quite as easy to just, you know, harvest into one spot and then bomb them. But they can be quite a nuisance to deal with, especially when you're trying to concentrate on something and they're getting all in your face. That's halfway done here. On blood moons, demonize anything that's on the surface, basically. Actually, I think it's on any mobs, period. Spawn rates are doubled. So, blood moons is not a time to actually go travel. But on blood moons, zombies are capable of opening doors, which we're just gonna go home now. Screw you guys, I'm going home. How the hell did you get inside? Well, he's inside. My door's been closed. Well, there you go. Fine example of him getting out of my house. Or at least the spawn house. I just built this up. Oh, look, here they come. Here they come. They're knocking on the door. They'll keep knocking on the door. They won't just turn around. They want murder. Told you the Sun Fury's a dream. Slaughter. Alright, we'll cut it here and go to the the next thing that next on this list. There we go. It's now morning time, and as you can see, they start their retreat. You know what happens when they're on their retreat and they run into something they can't quite get past? They start going the other way. As soon as they leave the screen, they despawn. And I mean like the exact pixel. Oh, you can't go out that way, can you either, sucker? Screw you guys. I'm going to Meteor Head. Alright, here, not too far from my house, is where a meteor landed. Now we see all this shiny stuff. Oh, there's our little target there. Meteor Head. They have 50 hit points. They can attack for They can attack for 25 damage. And pretty much the only loot they drop is coins. They used to drop a meteor ore, but for balancing issues, because you can just stand here and swing your sword, and yeah, they're very common near meteors. You can just swing your sword and just mine them. That's what it used to be. But they changed to just coins. It's a good spot to sit there and just mine for coins. But they're capable of going through dirt, so something like a Vilethorn, or Villathorn, or however you pronounce it, is useful against them. And they're mostly an annoyance when you're trying to mine the meteorite. There's something I was gonna say. Oh, they only appear near meteorite, and they'll keep coming until 95% of the meteorite's mined away. So, and I've heard some people saying like dropping some chunks that dropping a couple pieces around in a certain area, you can artificially start spawning them yourself in a controlled area, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But these things will pretty much bounce off of you after you hit them and then turn around and slowly come back, and they'll come from any direction. So mining this stuff with them around is it's something to get your mind thinking about, or it's a little more of a brain challenge. But oh, that one snuck up on me. But other than that, they're simple, straight towards you. You can fly over them. They'll turn around and come back for you the other way. But time to move on to the next. Alright, everything I've showed you so far has all been surface creatures. The creatures that are oh, except for the giant worm. Or basically, if you are in dirt level, they can spawn. Now comes the part where we can delve deeper, whoops, into the world, into the rock zone, and a little bit deeper. Not a little bit deeper. Not a little bit deeper. A little bit more. Not quite where I want it. Okay, we're pretty deep. This is the rock zone. Not a very bright area, is it? We already hear somebody. Where are you coming from, buddy? Hello? Pink, 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 pink. I'm pretty sure you're coming from over here. Hopefully we can run into a Tim. Because Tim can be a booger to find. Oh, heard splashing. Not a continuous splash, must have been a slime. Oh, there's one of our guests. That is a dead miner. He'll chase after me for a little bit, get bored, walk somewhere else. And if he doesn't despawn or get off the screen after a certain period of time, he'll turn around and start attacking again. Ooh. They have 60 hit points, 20 attack. Their loot consists of bombs, hooks, and coins. There's a black slime. Black slimes, you know, I said 45 hit points. And sometimes they can be hard to see, especially when they're in the water. And let's see if we can... Oh, there's another dead miner. Come on. Yeah. 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 Yeah, he dropped me a bomb. Oh, we got... Oh, another one! Or, not another one. That is a skeleton. Skeletons have 60 hit points. They attack for 20 damage. Their loot consists of also hooks and coins, but not bombs. So, dead miners are a little better. Plus, dead miners light up the area around them. So, not exactly the best sneak attack artists. So, let's see. I'm just going to hang around like a little bum here and see about getting Tim to spawn for you. Basically, for Tim, you just need to AFK. So, BRB, BBQ. Yep, still AFK. Still AFK. Freaking love cornflakes. Well, I was AFKing with cornflakes there. Here we have the mother slime. I didn't have a chance to show you guys, but it was much, much bigger than in the other slimes. And breaking this one open results in... I killed them all. Like a boss. Is there another one around here I can find? Let me go. Damn. There's another one. We're just gonna beat you up just a little bit. There we go. 3 little black baby slimes. And usually whenever I kill a mother slime, I can't help but take a hit from the baby slimes because they just tend to fall down a slight edge where they sit there, creep up, and then jump up and hit you. Alright, back to AFKing. Give my boy cornflake. Well, in order to find Tim, I decided to drop down kind of to where the level where I found him, which I find him generally near lava. But from what I heard, it's anywhere in the rock layer. But regardless, he's still a rare spawn. But here we are at Toshiro's house. Respawn closer to Hellstone. 1 of 2. He's got one near the dungeon. But we'll be hanging here for a little bit for Tim. Alright, there we go. We have Tim. He just randomly spawned out of nowhere and he's totally kicking my ass. So this is Tim. I sat around for a good little bit. He fired, oops, little orbs. And there we go, yeah. I'm gonna knock your ass out. He's got 50 hit points. Attacks of 19, physical or magical. He drops, chances are, a wizard's hat, which if I look, yep, a wizard hat and coins. So there we go. I got myself a wizard's hat. Woohoo. We can deem this cave done. So we're gonna go back up. Man, that was boring waiting. You little asshole took a one shot of me. I can't even see now. What the hell? Die. Orb of light. Okay, now we're gonna crawl back up to the surface. Fuck it. Ha! Now we're gonna go off to the jungle. So we'll be right back. Alright, I wasn't expecting to actually run into one of these guys first, but if you look down there in the lower left corner, you'll see a man-eater. Man-eaters have 200... Oh, there's a skeleton. Just... Oh, he's coming up here. Leave me alone. You're done. Your whole I attack and then I run away kind of thing is done. And you're done too. Man-eaters have 200 hit points. They can attack for a whopping 50 damage. By far the most hard-hitting non-boss thing ever. What song?
Man-eater.
Oh. They are capable of dropping, and all these drops are rare. Ivy Whip, any of the jungle armor. It's a little uncommon for a vine, and they drop coins. But we can go ahead and finish him. Hitting. Whoa! Even me with some good armor. Kind of fear him. Their actual... Here, let's use a flame lash to show this off. Their actual vine part is not the body. You can touch that freely. In fact, I can jump right where his little vine's coming out of and start swinging the Muramasa. And it won't hurt me, and he'll try and get me continuously and just bounce off of me. There. So that there is the man-eater. And I know I'm walking by silver. I don't need any silver or copper or whatever. Another one. But yeah, you just that, bounce them away. To death. Now that down there, it's the hornet. They follow the same pattern as the demon eye, pretty much bouncing off any surface. When you hit them, they go up and they loop. Here comes another worm. You're annoying. They bounce off of whatever attack that you do and go higher and try and do a upper swing and come around from the other direction. Hornets have 100 hit points. They attack for 40 damage, which is probably going to be what kills you most of the time in these jungles, because these are the jungle creatures. And they're capable of dropping a very rarely, a blade of grass or a thorn chakram or an ivy whip. Rare chance to drop any of the jungle armor, and it's very common for them to drop stingers and coins. Go ahead and take one out. Yeah, see, we got a stinger there, a heart, some coins. Other than that, they really don't have... If you get a good enough armor and a good enough attack speed, like, let's say, the Muramasa, you can deal with hornets very easily. Now, we're gonna go cover something else after I grab this little treat. I said I want that little treat. Thank you. Now we're gonna go cover something else on the opposite end of this world, and if you guys guess it before it starts, you get brownie points. Alright, so here we are at Toshiro's secondary house. This if you have guessed it correctly, is the other side of the world, which can only mean one thing. My dungeon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As expected, we've already killed Skeletron. And now, Orb of Light, we're gonna take a trip down this little hole and find something annoying. Oh, and I've already kind of done a challenge and to run through and grab all the blue candles. Yeah, I got all the blue candles. Oh, well, that was not wanted there. I didn't mean to kill him. I'll get the next one. Oh, there's the next one. Welcome to the Dark Caster. Oh, there's two of them. Ooh. Ah. As you can see, you can block their spells just like with Tim. You guys are being annoying. Dark Casters hurt like shit. They're, in my opinion, the most annoying here in the dungeon. Because their ability to warp and then hit you even through walls. Their attacks can give you hearts. Okay, guys. Their attacks can give you hearts, so it's good to kind of try and harvest such, like you just saw there. And they have 50 hit points. Physical contact or magic-wise, it'll cost you, or it'll be a 20 attack on you, minus your armor and such. And they drop bones and coins. Pretty much everything in here drops bones and coins. So we're gonna move on. Oh, looky there. We're gonna go ahead with the ones that we're slaughtering now. Or how about the one that's alive right now? That, floating in the air, is a burning skull. They bounce around much like hornets and they bounce around much like hornets and demon eyes. And they have 30 hit points. Their attacks are 20 damage. And their loot once again is bones and coins. They follow the same thing. They get hit, they bounce upward and try and loop around you, which sometimes can work on your favor. Now, these things spawn quite easily and aren't as much of a nuisance until you're trying to jump up. Let me drink a potion before I die, embarrassingly. Now that right there, running underneath me. Let me go ahead and slaughter these damn things. Now that right there, it's an angry bone. They run after you for physical damage. They have 100 hit points, so they'll last a couple of good hits. Die, die, die. They attack for 35 damage, and once again, their loot is bones and coins. They'll try and run into you for a period of time, and if you manage to kill them, they die. If they can't get to you for a set period of time, they'll turn around and try and go off screen. And if they can't get off screen, then they'll turn around and try and hit you again. Alright, so now that we got that done, let's go to the next place, which is the last frontier. We'll be right back. Alright, now we're starting this up again. Next place you guys could probably guess is we're going somewhere a little warmer. A little too warm, if you probably think about it. Welcome to hell. If I can ever... Oh, that's right, I can fly. First thing we're probably going to see is probably going to pop up in 3, 2, 1, 0. I hate when things effing prove me wrong. Somewhere, sometime. Anytime? Really? I'm here. Guess you guys are looking for me. I'm down at the very bottom of the world. I don't know what happens if I fall out. I think I can't go any lower. Come on.
Down to the bottom, like the screen stops.
Yeah, the screen stops following. Oh, well, that's unexpected. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, now they all come out of nowhere. This thing I just beat the snot out of, and not that. Fire imp. I'll go with the fire imp first. Before I die. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go with those things first. Those are bone serpents. They are the hardest non-boss creature here. And they can take on anybody who's even armed to the teeth. Stop hurting me. Their body has different armors and such, and firearms don't help. But if you destroy one segment, the whole thing goes. But their hit points are different depending on what part. For instance, the head has 120 hit points. The body has 150 hit points. The tail has 200 hit points. Their attacks are also different depending on what part hits you. Shit. Little buds are annoying. Go away. Why didn't I bring a Villathorn? Their attacks are also different depending on what segments hit you. If a bone serpent's head hits you, that's 40 damage. If his body gets you, that's 30 damage. If his tail gets you, that's 20 damage. Bone serpent's loot is capable of being an extremely rare Sun Fury, not so rare but still rare Flame Lash, and a quite common Flower of Fire. Now the next thing that's annoying, and is more so annoying than more of anything because of their sheer numbers, is these little damn things called Fire Imps. They have 80 hit points. Their range attack does 25 damage. Their actual touching them is 30 damage. And their loot is capable of being coins and also a very common fire flower. After they warp, much like spellcasters and Tim, they'll fire 3 shots. This is spellcaster type. They'll fire 3 shots, warp, and then fire 3 more shots. 3. And then they'll warp, and fire 3 shots. Now if you hit them before they finish the 3 shots, they'll warp again. Fire another shot, hit them again, they'll warp again. And an interesting thing for fire imps is that they're not immune to lava. So you can shove them in there and they'll die. Okay, now that we got that done, let's get the F out of here. Alright. The only other thing missing is something that I just can't, go find or go wait, unless I want to wait for hours at a time, is the goblin attack, goblin army. That, that thing that's always there, that happens in the morning when you least expect it. Gosh, I got a lot of stuff to dump off. They have the goblin peon, goblin thief, goblin warrior, and the goblin sorcerer. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to show you. Goblin peon is your basic grunt. They have 60 hit points. They attack for 12 damage, and their loot's just a spiky ball. The thief has 80 hit points. They attack for 20 damage, and when they attack you, there's a chance that they could steal your money right out of your pocket. Okay? At this current moment, it's not really known what they drop. I don't know if they drop your gold, or I don't know if they drop spiky balls. It's kind of unknown at the moment. Warriors have 100 hit points, and they are capable of any time breaking down doors. They attack for 30 damage. They have some good defense. They're really good at ganking you. Their loot, just like the thief, we have no clue. Nothing's on record right now, because generally when you get an army, you get attacked by a whole mass of everything, and you can't really see what's what, or what dropped what. But one thing's for sure, definitely the sorcerer. They have 40 hit points. They have an attack of 25, physical or touching them. And their loot can be the spiky ball, very rarely the rocket boots, very rarely a harpoon, and occasionally gold bar and your usual coins. Now goblin attacks happen in the morning, generally right around 7 o'clock. It'll give you a little warning. And it'll tell you the warning again. And again, and again. And it won't happen, let's see, no, it's not 7. It warns you at 4. And I think it starts at 8. They'll reach your spawn point, which, for me, is right where this house is. And they'll reach here and start to invade from both sides. So if it says from the west, it doesn't really matter. They're coming from both east and west. But a majority of them will be from the said direction. They'll attack depending on how many players who have more than 200 hit points equals 100. They start with 100 goblins. And then for every player who has over 200 hit points, they'll add another 50 goblins to it. So if you had a server full of 8 people all above 200 hit points, you could potentially have an added on 400 goblins, no. Yeah, an added 400 goblins to the extra 100. So more people can mean more loot. Once again, sorcerers are the things you need to go against. They'll also, just like all the other sorcerers, fire 3 shots and then warp, and if you hit them and not kill them, they'll warp to another spot for safety and attack you from there. Other than actual Pinky and the goblins, I think I've pretty much nailed everybody that's on Terraria that's capable of attacking, except for bosses, which I will break them onto their own specific video of their attack pattern, best weapons against them, and potentially some challenges for some people to do. So this is Night Force. You've done your midnight study. This is probably part 2, seeing how this is almost 40 minutes long. You guys take it easy, take care.